Happy Wednesday. How was your first day of first grade? I hope you had an excellent day. Thanks for sending your photos. It was great to see you on your first day. We are now on lesson 2. So let's log into Blackboard and see what we're going to do today. I'm going to log in as Riker. And remember, all we have to worry about is the My Classes box. So I'm going to click on 1920, Mrs. Narayan Zohana. And on the left, just scroll down to week 1. And we already have our checklist printed. Now we're just going to click on lesson 2. First thing we always do is our attendance. You're going to click here and answer the question and click submit. It's asking about photo permission there. And first thing we're going to do is math. If you find as you get a good school schedule going that you prefer a different order, feel free to do so. I just always start with math and then go into language and then into other subjects. And I always end the day with PE. But PE might be a good thing to do in the middle of the day, in the middle of your schedule, to get up and get active. You might find you want to do writing first. Whatever schedule works best for you, please do. This is just the way that I've organized it, but you can do the best order for you. So looking at math, we're going to need 2 books again. Our first grade workbook, I usually call it orange. That one, of course, we're going to do our math facts because we're going to start every day with our math facts. And then we have a couple of pages to do in our Go Math workbook. So let's take a peek at those. So I hope you took our tip yesterday and organized your workbook with tabs or paper clips, sticky notes. I'm going to go to my math tab, and we are still on week 1. We're going to find Wednesday's column, set a timer for 5 minutes, and see how many of these we can do in 5 minutes. Again, you can use counters, anything that will help you. When you're done with Wednesday, count how many you got correct, and you're going to write that number down here. Even if it's 1 in 5 minutes, this is just showing us how we are going to get faster and better at knowing our math facts this year. So the idea is growth, not worrying about where we are right now. And then we're going to take our Go Math book. Yesterday we did our animal stories. Today we're going to do 7 and 8. So I don't need you to worry about writing the story part right now. Just go ahead and draw a picture, maybe 2 cherries plus 1 more cherry. And then down here you can write 2 plus 1 equals 3. Don't worry about this story. It's pretty early in the year to do a story. Just go ahead and do a picture for me and write the sentence. If you want to just take something away, you could have 2 cherries minus 1, maybe you ate 1 cherry, equals 1, and put this sentence there. That is page 7. Page 8, you're going to look at the picture of the pandas, draw to help you find out the answer to the question, and write it at the bottom. So that's what you will do for math today. There is one more math assignment not in your workbook, and that is to decorate an envelope for math vocabulary cards. This could be any kind of envelope you have at home. If you don't have an envelope, you can improvise, take a file folder, staple the sides down, anything that will help keep your math vocabulary cards safe and easy to find this year. And then, of course, you can decorate it. Use markers, use stickers, anything that you have. This will keep our math vocab cards through the year. When you finish your envelope, let's move on to language arts. And we can look at the pictures and see which 2 books we will need. So let's start with page 11 in our Reading Writing Companion. Remember, it should say Unit 1 on the side, 1.1 on the spine. The other 5 can be put away in a safe place. So, page 11, draw and write what you like best about yourself. So you can draw a picture of something that you like about yourself. And then maybe a good starter sentence might be, I can blank, or I like that I blank. Again, you're going to sound this out all by yourself using your good listening ears. Parents, if at the end you want to write it underneath in conventional spelling, that's fine, but their writing here should be whatever they are hearing, so I can see their personal spelling. Then we're going to do our beginning of the year writing assessment. It sounds scary, but it's not. one of your tabs should say writing or a paper clip, you'll see that. So there are only a few pages in here, but it says my writing assessments. So the first one is this, beginning of the year writing assessment. My name is, so have your student write their name the best they can. If they can do their last name, please do that here. They're going to draw a picture of something they did this summer and then write anything that they can. Again, this is completely independent, meaning they don't tell you the sentence, this summer I went camping, and you put on a whiteboard, or you help them sound things out. Just on their own, you'll say, okay, Mrs. Narayan wants to see you write that sentence as however you can. So I went camping this summer. Even if I see 3 letters there, that's what I need to see. This is going to show progress through the year. If they get any kind of help at the beginning, when maybe they're just starting out, when we get to the middle of the year and the end of the year, it's not going to show accurate progress. So I want to see what they can write all by themselves with no support, no ideas, no help. Their own picture, don't tell them, oh, please add in some color or add some details to the picture. Pictures actually help us to know progress as well. So whatever their picture looks like, however they write their name, if they flip a letter, if something's capital that shouldn't be, or vice versa. This just needs to be what they do 100% on their own. After you've done your writing assessment, it's time to make a book basket. We have lots of fun stories that are in our workbooks that we're going to be pulling out and stapling together and turning into books that we can read all by ourselves. So we want to have a fun book basket to put these in for the year. You could use any basket you have around the house, something from the Dollar Tree. You could use a box and decorate it, anything you want at all. This will hold your books. And I'll have you share a picture with me at the end of the week so I can share everyone's book baskets with each other. A few of my students' book baskets from a couple years ago when I taught first grade. They're all very different, and it's whatever you want to make and have to keep your books in for the year. And the last assignment for today is PE. Some of you may have finished it yesterday, but if you haven't, you have today that you can work on PE as well. And that is lesson 2 for week 1.